Hello, my dear CM amigos, and as I say in the title of the video, I am going to do the full beginning of a save here probably until the end of August or so, but I'm going to be thorough and a little bit slower than I would be in any of my sagas. Nothing that I've done here, everything that I'm going to do here, you can see it in any of my sagas, but I'm just going to try to be more thorough for you so you can try to beat your friends, or if you're having difficulties in starting a save and getting the maximum outcome of your team and players, this is the video where you will get a lot of tips. All right, so for the demonstration here, you can see that I chose Salford City. And apparently they expect the team to achieve promotion this season, right? They appointed me, they want the success, and voila, the fixtures. So I'm going to check out the fixtures straight away. Fixtures, no friendlies, check. Date of start, 8th of August. So I know that like until the 3rd of August, something like that, I will have to have my team sorted. So when you start the game, you're like in tic-tac mode. So you have to sell, you have to renew, and try to lure the best players you can for free because there are tons, right? But I know that I'm in tic-tac mode. I have a month to sign players. That's it. And this is the very beginning. I got some basic staff, but I'm going to start to organize my team as I would. So first thing I do, I load a tactic. I'm not going to get into that. You load whatever you want. You know what I've been playing with. So I'm going to load my tactic. Tactic loaded. That's a check. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Trading. I'm going to organize my trading as usual by putting all the offensive players on a more offensive trading regime and all the defensive players from the defensive midfielder until the central defender on a defensive little trading regime. So for now, because there's a month to go, I'm going to throw them all in intensive. Then I'll adjust this and you will see it happening. And the goalkeepers, same story. I only have 2 goalkeepers. They are in the first team, and here we are. Now, got the trading, got the tactics. I'm sorted there. I'm going to look at my team briefly, right? So let's take a look. This is my goalkeeper. As you can see, he is decent. And he's the guy. I mean, there's a big world in between the sub and this guy. This contract expires in 2021. So to start, I'm going to give this guy a little contract so he stays happy. By the way, my finances here at start, are £572,000, right? So Gladys, A's, check, check. These guys are loans. All the loans terminate. I don't care. I'm not going to get money out of them. So I just absolutely terminate them. I am in the League 2 or Division 3 as it used to be called. Even though this guy is decent, I'm not going to get any money out of him. So I'm not going to give this guy minutes for no reason. So he goes as well. Got rid of the loans. Got these 2 checked. Now we're going to look at what we have here. So Clark is clearly a central defender. Not exactly the youngest central defender in the planet. And he's going to be 33 before the end of the year. So there's my first casualty, right? Even though he's good, I know, but this is a management strategy. That's what it is. Low doesn't seems to be like a defensive midfielder more than anything else for sure. We'll see. Keep him from now. This guy is very uninteresting. His contract is expiring too. So if I can, happy days. Goodbye, my friend. There you go. This Gambian guy, even though he is the only left back I have, I'm going to try to sell him too. If I can, I'll keep him even for the bench, right? Got some, he's very bad, I guess. But they all are, so doesn't matter. Now I got the central defender. He seems to be a backup for the first team, but I can see that this guy might be useful and he has a contract stable. I'll keep Thornbull. Thornbull. Another defensive midfielder center. For now, keep him there. No problem. Got low in him. Gibson, 32 years old. I think that's self-explanatory. He was like 29. Maybe. But that age, I don't think so. This towel, I'm not sure, but probably I will renew this guy's contract. At least in last resort, I will get some more money out of him, right? And he wants a good amount of money. Maybe this will boost my salaries up a bit. I'm not sure because I don't have a lot of abundance of money. This guy, 34, plays in the lines. George Boyd, listed. Goodbye if I can. Now we got Hunter, versatile man. Not the greatest numbers, but might keep him for now. All right. Andrade, Portuguese guy, was important forward. Keep him there. Contract is checked as well. This guy is not very good to look at, to be fair with you. He's got, he's very averagey. I think if I can sell him, it might be a good idea. But I'm gonna hold on for a bit because I only have Andrade here, and I got Thomas. So goodbye, Anderson, 35 years old. Even though he's probably better, I would say, I don't know. Nah, not really. I was gonna say he's better than Tom or this Wilson, but he's actually not. So, doesn't really matter. Just trying to get rid of him. This guy's contract is expiring. So it would be interesting to get another forward striker just to join the cause. Or I could survive with these two for the first season. I'm not going to say I wouldn't be able to because probably, most likely, I would. Anyway, he doesn't want to renew. Not like this. If I put him as a squad team rotation, there you go. Now he's interested. But he wants a lot of cash. That is the truth. He wants, for what it is, like I'm not going to sustain this guy for that price on the bench. So I'm tempted to do that. Jumping into the reserves, what do we have here? We have a right back who is banal, nothing special. This guy is even worse. So you can jump if I can. For now, I'm going to put this guy in the first team and renew his contract as well. Jones contract is expiring. He's 25. He's not the greatest central defender. Got no jumping. Pace is low. You've watched my video of what I value on the player, so you'll know that this guy's not exactly very good. Not at all. But maybe keep him on the bench since I cannot sell him. If I cannot sell him, I'm not going to keep him on the transfer list. That's pointless. Because if I do, and no one is interested off the bat, no one is going to magically be interested henceforth for him. This guy can go. This Burgess can go. These guys are on a loan from my club. Lachlan, this 18-year-old dude. Not the most interesting player you'll ever see. And this Alex Doyle, he's alright. Renew his contract for now. Into the first team you go. Shepard. Not really, I'm not even bothered in renewing him. This striker here, Armstrong. If I can sell him, be great. If I cannot sell him, backup, recall from Lowen, and there you are. There's another bad striker whose contract is expiring in the end of the year. So goodbye for him. Got Armstrong there. So thus far, check my team. I would need for sure like a central defender, probably another right back, like two central defenders, a right back, two left backs, and we'll see, and some attacking midfielders if possible because we're kind of on the low here, and we're selling a lot of stuff as you can see. So what is my first step? Now I've checked my whole team. I know who's who's gonna stay, who's gonna go, right? Just keeping an eye on those transfers to see if they actually happen. And now I'm going to start searching for a player. So if I go here and I go for interested expired players, you will see that there's a few players, and I already put them on my short list, sure, but there will be just a few players. When you pass the date one day, and you will see there will be way more players waiting for you. But I just have these guys that are in the short list. There's no one else here interested at the moment. But if you go here and you search find player, and you write it in English, I guess. So I'm in England. So I'm going to look for a player whose base is English. So he has like English. If I was in Belgium, I would write Belgian. If I was in Portugal, I would write Portuguese, and so forth and so on, right? So English, right? And if you do this, there's going to be 510 pages of players with a English base. Someone are like Curitan, who's like, only if you're really, really stuck, you will sign something like that. But as you go through, more players without club will emerge, and you can go through them all one by one, whatever, and get them on your short list, offer them contracts, so forth and so on, right? So this is the first search I do. To save you the boredom, I've already gone through like 200 pages, not the 510, because have pity on me, please. And I filtered here 41 players, right? Exactly like that. Plus what I could find here from interested expired now. So what do we have here? We have a horrible goalkeeper. We have a goalkeeper that's not that horrible, I guess. So we'll try to give him a contract using a squad team rotation. It's a bit of a lie, but just to make sure that he comes to us, hopefully that will guarantee, but nothing is guaranteed. Now let's look at the right backs. So we got Jerome Goyes there. I got this guy too, 23. Goyes is older. He's 30 years old, but if he behaves, I'm pretty sure, if I can sign him, I'm pretty sure I could sell him in January. So 30 years old is not a bad age if you want to make a quick sale soon and at least fill up a hole, right? So I'm going to go for Goyes, offer him a contract. That's one right back. Hopefully will come. There's Spacey there. He can play as a right back too. Connolly. He's an old central defender. Might be useful or not. We shall see. But I'll, for now, offer him a contract. We shall see. This Kendall or this Spacey. I'm going to get Spacey. Another cheap right back that we can get, hopefully. I'm not going to be bothered with this more. This guy is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Bones Nigala. We can try to sign him. There is interest in him. So just using a squad team rotation, basic little wages given, and we'll go from there. Oh, there's Jordan Spence. That's more interesting, isn't it? Than all the ones that I was looking at, I suppose. And Thiago Lopez. Oh, that's interesting too. So before we go on Goyes, I'm gonna try the others. To see the central defenders. Maybe this guy won't even cut it because he's too old and he's going to go into the bench. If he was playing in the first team with, he's going to be 33 now too. So I'm going to remove this guy. I'm not going to be bothered too much. And let's move on. As I said, I need left backs, right? So there's one, but stamina 6. Stamina 6 is kind of a killer in my eyes. This Lynch is not bad for a central defender. Got some bases, but too old to sell, I think. Rowe as well, very uninteresting. Ruben looks good. So Ruben, you want to come to us? We'll find you a spot here at Salford. And who else? You got this Callum Semple, who's more central defender. Anything else? Very slow one, by the way. And we got this Angeli, so 31. It's going to be 31 until January, so it could be a good sale for January. So Angeli. This guy, Buffon, Montserrat. Yeah. Nah, that will never be. Jordan Rose. Yes, indeed. Why not? So give him a contract. Even if I get one or two extra players, they can always go into the reserves. No harm will come from that. Alright? So far, hopefully I'm doing this thoroughly and not as fast as you would expect. So defensive midfielder centers. Considering the offer here, and I have better in my team already with contracts, blah blah blah. So I'm not too fussed to sign another one, to be honest. This central midfielder, maybe. Jude Barrow, I don't think so. Alfonso Brito, he's another, He's not great, is he? Nah. Dottie is alright. It's alright. Oliver Long, I don't think so. Dean Parrott. Had this guy recently in my Mansfield save with my friends. Go from there. Got Jules Barnes. I wonder. Right, he's interested. We shall see if we can get him. Harry Forster is interested, but he's not the most interesting player ever. That's why I searched and I threw them all here in my short list before I would sign with Eddie, so you guys could follow up. What am I planning on doing here? Rebel Morrison, Max Clayton. Too old, I think. Denzel Boadu. He's always a solid option. At least he performs. And he's young enough, 23, so can get some money out of that, I think. So I'm not going to be fussed with this. Not going to be fussed with this. Might keep the strikers I have there. At least for now, of course, because as I said, we want to renew contracts. We want to sell, renew contracts. I'm just signing guys so I have a team, so I have a complete team. And I'm not going to be struggling throughout. So, did my first search there. Got my tactics, got my training. Check the fixtures, my situation. Can't forget about the staff. We got the staff, we need them. So, interested. Goalkeepers, outfield players, tactical knowledge if possible. There's a few of them. And I won't be too sad to spend some money if it's worth it. But we shall see. This guy would be really nice. 130,000, maybe that's a little bit too much. So see what's free. There you go. He's old, but he will last for one season at least. That's another one. And this is because I'm Portuguese, I'm sure, that I got all these Portuguese guys. This guy is 85. This guy is 20k. Okay, get this guy. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure how many I need to, but probably I can tell Nash. Yeah, I can tell Nash to go. Yeah, assistant manager, he's alright. We'll go from there. Get those 3, get Nash to go. Just check if there's any assistants. There are. Lord of Luxury. Yeah, Elder Batista might be way better than Monsieur Warren Joyce. Nash out. You can go. Make no mistakes. This French guy will have to jump as well, let's be honest. Technical knowledge, yeah, sure, but I have to choose between one or the other. I can't just have 2 guys that are that bad. So I'm going to try to do something here. I'm going to try to offer this guy a contract as a coach. Oh, well, that's the same wage he's making already. That's a lot of money. Hopefully he will sign a new contract as a coach. And I can get probably Batista. Yeah, he just gives me more guarantees, I suppose. Yeah. At least for now. He's not gonna be like the eternal assistant manager anyway. But I think I canceled all the stuff I did there. That's alright. That's alright. Check these as well. As I said, I'm not interested in a few here. So, staff, first search, tactics, training, sorted out. 572K, renewing a few contracts. One of them already to see if we can break our barrier and get more from it. So Millwall is the first team that comes. They all seem to be interested. I'm going to try to go for like 100K round. That's probably going to be possible, I hope. Negotiating with them for that. Hull is the first team to come for Clark. I'll try to squeeze some more. Not going to be too fussed here in the beginning. If I can get more, sure, I will, but this is not that moment that will make a difference. Here I have more margin, I guess. Guy is still relatively young, so there's a few clubs interested that could easily pay that, I think, easily. Same story here. I think that should be a safe one. They're all still interested at that value, so instead of 20, get 100, why not? This is all about making money. Money, 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 money. Right? Some bids going on as well. Guys competing with players that I bid for. Usual stuff. And now, as you can see, when I go here, expired and interested, the list has exploded. There's plenty of players, right? And now you start to see some really good ones around. Hopefully. Or so I thought. No, there must. So Jozo Simonovic is one classic example of that. We would love to have a central defender like that, and our salaries are actually pretty badass here in Salford to start, which makes it a little bit easier, I guess. But anyway, that's a guy we would totally love to have. That's another central defender with a lot of quality, and I'm going to sign him, or try to sign him, because I can sell this guy in January easily. He's even got, like, internationalizations for France. Now, this is a more complete left back too, and it's funny that these guys are all interested, to be honest. Salford is pretty blessed. I wasn't as lucky in my recent save with my friend Eddie and my friend John, to be honest. This is just like too good of a team, but the principle will be the same. If I remove the interested, you'll be shocked. There will be a lot of teams interested. This guy could be 32 in December. Could still get some value from him if I can get him. There is competition. It's not like I'm just here snatching guys away. Ecuadorian, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother because it's going to be almost impossible for him to get a... So I'm going to remove the interested to get a license to play in England, right? So I'm going to remove the interested and just going to leave the pace. And as you can see, now we have a few stars like Ananice. Once, like, at the moment, 41. So our objective is, like, to go into 30 or so in our salary range. I'm going to put him in the short list just so I don't lose track of what's going on with his transfer status. That guy's too old, even though he's very good. Alex Teixeira, Brazilian, not going to bother. Doubt he will. Ramirez, Brazilian, but 51 caps. That would be more feasible to get your license to play in England, but still, I'm gonna despise that. Blah blah blah. Raush, just checking out what's going on. I'm gonna reduce this. I'm gonna throw this. See if there's anything else that is pretty interesting. That would be really nice. This Fernando Adi. Gonna get Fernando Adi, but he wants a lot of cash. I could live with this Canadian too. Easily, at least getting some guys in my short list. They will reject almost 100% at the moment because, as you can see, my salaries are below their demands. That's why the race is on. I need to renew those contracts as soon as I can so I can actually lower these guys in. That is one of the bases. There is a goalkeeper here as well, who's pretty good, I think. But it's going to be a hard position to actually get. He's American, Mexican. I think I've been there, and even if he accepts, I won't be able to get a license for him. Danny Vukovic, he's good, but he's 35 years old. A little bit old. I'll be happy if I can get those for free, that's fine. Which will be very hard, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna leave this pace in the basic jumping, something like that, just to have at least a base. Look at that. Wouldn't that be amazing? But he's a Ghanaian guy. Again, very hard. Almost impossible to get that thing. Right, so this was the first touch. Now we can see that all our market is available now. Everything has revealed itself. So there's way better stuff around, even in this department, I guess. There's more stuff. Batista. It's very close, isn't it? Nah. Close, but I'll keep the other one. Sure, no problem. Coach, just to make sure. Still doing the right thing, I hope so. Now we'll go from there. Again, same situation. A lot of bids on go, and my old assistant manager accepted to be a coach here, so happy days. I just need to sign those 4. Oh, and physiotherapist, of course. Of course, what am I doing? Just go for the free ones. Not gonna bother. I just want to have the 3. In the end of the year, these 2 guys will retire, I'm pretty sure. But for the season, that's more than fine. Scout here, you can go for the next opposition. Scout here, you can go, I don't know, UK and Ireland to start. Why not? Just give me a good glimpse of what's around me. So there's a bid there from Nashville to Wilson. Let's see if we can explore these guys. They're American team, are they? Yes, they are. That would be amazing. 350. Let's just not be too ambitious. Just want to get the money. Okay, these guys went for 100 on Void. So I'm going to negotiate the previous ones to 200k. Except one of them, which is going to be the one from Shrewsbury. This one I'll accept. This one I'll negotiate. Yes. All right. So at least 100k for Boyd. Guaranteed. Goodbye, my friend. It was a pleasure to meet you. You're out. Tranmere. No, okay. 180. That's fair. Goodbye. There's another one going. 800 for this guy from Bradford. Can we double it? Maybe we can. Probably we can. That's fine. Or would be fine. See if it happens. They're all trying to bid for the same players I am. And some of them are not exactly EU players, so it won't be hard. Crew Alexandra wants Anderson. He's 35 years old. It's going to be very hard to negotiate, to be honest, regardless. I could get another 20k or so, but I'm not going to be bothered. Goodbye. There's another potential sale. I think Hull should be alright to give me... no, that's the final offer, alright. That's fine. Alright. Accept. Reserves. Bid for Boyd. From Karlsruhe. Now that I'm negotiating with the other guys, so I have to reject this. It's an obligation. Yeah. Final bid for Golden. Oh yeah, they all came for Golden. That's good. 100k. Give them to me. Denny. That's another one. Final offer, that's fine. Alright. First blood drawn. There he goes, Gibson. Tranmere. Gonna start keeping an eye on what's going on. Right? Hopefully we'll get almost £1 million, if not more. Now I have one. Of course, I have no fear of negotiating henceforth because 40 are guaranteed. That's the truth. So just a matter here of seeing if Boyd... Okay, these guys want this guy. That's fine. And signing my first guy for free. Golden, another sale. Clark, another sale. So selling. They're unhappy here. Some of them, oh, I don't like you selling that guy. Woohoo. The Gambian. Ain't selling no Gambian yet, and we want to sell that Gambian. Batista, here he comes. Wally, here he comes. 20K, I'll live with that. Another central midfielder. Another guy gone. So, always organizing that. That's fine. So now we have another good central midfielder. I can keep this guy, and I can tell Towel to go, if I can, of course. Is he even sellable? Yes, he is. Goodbye, Towel. You're not going to renew anymore. So, we'll see what we can do here. Low might be the best bet I have to renew this contract. Well, 25,500. All right. That was an increase. I'm going to give him £2 million. I'm going to remove the signing fee and give him 25,500 a month. Just like that. Just like that. Derby and Brisbane Roar. So let's try to get 250 or something for Towel. Oh, hello. 500K for this guy. Sounds good to me. Goodbye. Gave up on Boyd. Right. Got Ademi. Oh, got Simonovic. That was so easy to get Simonovic here in this context. We'll take it. A lot of players. Ooh, another one. I see. Igual Quaresma staff. So, this kid, Ademi. Yeah, you gotta go, tell. Defo. There's gonna be another one coming our way. Got this. Oh, there's a lot of players coming our way. That's for sure. They're still all up for grabs here. Sure. I probably will have to improve some bids to some players. That's the striker that I want to have. So, got. Machado, physiotherapist. Lawrence rejects. He should be close to signing, though. I'm not even going to bother with that release clause. This is going to be trickier, but a couple of renewals will be fine. Got Ravel Morrison, too. So I got another 2 attacking midfielders center, which is good. All right. Now that I'm looking at this Dowdy, I don't even need him. Because I got Ademi. Well, this guy's going to go. We'll see. This is a kid that can go back into the reserves as well. Let's be fair. Left back, here we are. Ruben. This Toure guy. I think I'm going to be able to sell him. No one is interested. They say they are, but not really. I think this kid is going to go into the reserves as well. And from here we go. Oh, this guy can go. This guy was already here. This guy is terrible. Terrible. Asante. Goodbye. Resume. Another staff. That forward would be alright, but that forward is going to be demanding too much. Got Facey too. Do I even need Facey? I'll sign him. Can go into the reserves if that's the case. Got Rebale. So getting a bunch of them. This guy went away. Slowly you're gonna start clearing this as well as they go. Yep. So for example, this guy now. I'm gonna go here again and try to give him a nice contract. I'm not gonna touch that, I guess. But I'm gonna try to explode my wage. Future transfer still $1 million to come, I guess. We got $1 million on the bank already, so we doubled our financial situation. Made an offer, so this is not a final offer. I'm gonna go for 130 here. I'm gonna obviously cancel crew, and I'm gonna accept Exeter's final offer. So at least 80K are in the bag. Now it's Rochdale interested in this. Sure, not gonna be too demanding there. I mean, hopefully that's not too demanding, is it? We'll see. This would be nice, but he's a Nigerian American. Ugh. That ain't gonna be easy. For sure. As you can see, my salaries for some reason were blocked off to this 14,000 whatever, which is fine. We will get more money. So we are there around the milli. Around the milli, I guess we will have these dilemmas. That's the central defender. Do I need him? Well, I can sell this if I can. No. Well, he's a reserve anyway. So back to the reserves you go. That's right backs. This is our left backs. So I'll have to keep this Gambian here. Ugh. I didn't want to. But I just might, at least for now. For another day. I'm going to make him happy again. And I'm going to list him tomorrow. How's that? Is that alright? Let's sell this guy. So I'll just get Nagala. Fill up a hole. No, actually, this guy is way better. I don't think I need Nagala at all. Yeah, just get rid of him. Spence wants to come to me. So if Spence wants to come to me, I don't need Facey no more. And he just arrived, literally. Poor thing. Right? But because I want to sell the other guy in December, just to keep one. I'm not going to keep two old guys here. If I can sell them both until the end of the season, even better. Oh, Shrewsbury cannot afford. That's not good. All of this to culminate with the only team that has no money to buy. Not good. Rose. Do I need Rose? I don't think so either. I'll sign because he's cheap. But that's it. It's the only reason why. Paulo, yeah. Come to me, physiotherapist. Simonovic, whatever. Fitness worry. That's fine. So these two to go. Where's the guy? There he is. Boyd. Gotta pass that 11th. Alright, so 11th. Day has passed. Then we're gonna go into more adventures. Let's increase the demands. 400 now. No, that's alright. Derby, it's a final as well, so it's Sheffield. Gonna Cancel that Sheffield one. Anderson, 130. Wow, who would have thought? Cancel. We try to get 190, which would be ridiculous. Patel is gone. Fulham signed Parrott. I got another central defender. So team is looking pretty complete, as you can see. Start to question the value of some of the guys that I already had here. And I really don't need. So, prime example, well, this Gambian. Of course I want to sell him. That guy's already listed again. So, this central defender trying to get something for him. I got 3 goalkeepers here. I'm gonna put Mills in the reserves. Just have one there. Another 200k there. Sure. No thanks for that friendly. Not interested. 2, 2, 3. We got 2 defensive midfielders. That's all right. I mean, the team is shaping up really well. I guess you guys can have the same perspective too. Uriashpe went to Pumas. What a shame. What a shame. Still trying to get a few players. And selling others. Of course. 300k sounds alright to me. So, goodbye 250s. So, these guys came from my forward. Get them. Get them. 500k there for another guy. And they're recommending players already from the UK search. That's fine. Gave up, but I have 190. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that for a 35-year-old. Thank you. What if I say it's indispensable? Doesn't make a big difference, does it? I have one player to renew contracts with anyway. Another guy, another very good central midfielder there that's going to be super handy. Go and kick some ass. So now I have Simunovic, who I would love to press contracts up with. He could be the barrier breaker easily. 1.6 million in the bank. Very decent team. You guys can see what's going on. This guy is good too. Oh, now it's 31. Oh. This thing doesn't stop, does it? Dang. 31,000. Yeah, because of the latest injection, I guess. A lot of money. Lot of money. Oh, we rejected the contract. Great stuff, because I already have my target. I'm not going to be paying him a lot of money. Colchester, 160. Sure. So left back. That's the thing we need now. Not desperately, but we need him. What, I can't terminate Bishop's contract? Ugh. Bernard, whatever. That's alright. So left back. I think I only have one there. Right? I'm not bidding for him. Simple. Yeah, I guess. Barmby. Yeah, Barmby, why not? Yeah, but he's so bad physically, though. Just too bad, isn't it? I don't want that either. At least have someone. Sean. Yeah, Barmby. Fuck it. Come to me. With a better release. At least I'll have someone to to play with as an alternative to Ruben. Be pretty alright, I think. Yeah, he will be. No, don't control no reserves. Gonzalez, he accepts, but the thing is delayed, and it's gonna be cancelled, I'm sure. Make new mistakes. Greg Stewart, recommended. Central defender, Katic. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? A little bit out of my pocket at the moment. This guy is interesting. Not a lot of technique, but the positioning is very tempting. Taking midfielder forward, that's what I love. That's what I like. That's what I like. 1, 2. Just checking here who is who. Andrade can actually jump. I don't think I need him anymore. Got the flare, whatever, but see if I can get 1 or 2 strikers still. Yeah, well, I'm sure trying to get more forwardage. If I can, Andrade is going to jump. Thomas Asante, goodbye. Towel for Exeter, 300k. Boom. More money. So we're passing the barrier of £2 million now. Not bad. I mean, 2.2. As you can see, this is the scenario. Players in, zilch. Players out, 1.9. And I'm not exactly naked, am I? Not really. Not really. Having some trouble selling this guy here. So I'm gonna put him in the transfer list again. Same story here for this central defender who's gonna go. Jones is another one. Recall from Lowen, terminate Lowen. Oh, alright. No, I could. That's fine. So gotta take a look at these reserves, see if I can milk some more cash. Because there's a lot of players there who will never be. Will never, ever be. Now, Simonovic, of course, you won't want that low wage for his standards. Still, will be there. That reminds me that Ananidze is flying around without a contract. Why would I even want this Barlow? Oh, he was taken. He was signed. By Mansfield. It's fine. This guy betrayed me. This guy is gone. So you can see they're all going. Still have a few options though. Be bad. Time to go again. This guy accepted, but again, Ganian. Good luck. Facey. The guy that I just signed, and I got that Burko. I wonder, maybe I can sell him again. Because I don't need him. That wasn't the plan. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna sign Facey to. I don't need him. That's the truth. So he can go. This guy, totally gone. Boyd, goodbye. Shepherd. Lachlan Armstrong, this guy. See if I can make you jump finally. And Armstrong too. No. No Armstrong, man. Anyway, 17th. In 13 days, we already came a long way. That's another one. McDonald out for 4 months. Not mine, thank God. So there's a lot of guys being work permit 3 to be specific, and it will make a difference. We will still have that decision soon. It's not like I can break the work permit by offering them amazing contracts. So I got to be a little bit patient there. Nothing I can do. It is what it is. So Ipswich comes for the central defender. I would say they have a little bit more cash, no? Say so. Come on, give me the 200k. You know you can. Bristol Rovers 120, done. Done deal. AFC Wimbledon 190 for Facey. Just like that. Can I? That would be amazing. 350. Let's just not be too ambitious. Fleetwood for Boyd. Now I got the 120. It's 190 now. It's more expensive. Got 3 runners anyway. Might be possible then. Barnby. I needed him, I guess. An alternative left back because I had none. As you can see, the team still looks a little naked. I mean, if I get the players that are being considered, fantastic. There's Spacey. There's Ananitze as well, another one. Boom. But Ananitze should be alright. Yeah, that one should be alright. Because Ananitze got 45 Georgian caps. And like the majority of the others. Still, the question remains. Fordage. Who? Who, where, when, right? 20th, right? I still didn't lose track of my beginning of the season. We're all good. Another one. Boom. Being considered. Because I'm not too sure that those 2 strikers will actually hit the club. What I should do currently is look for an alternative. At least have some plan B here, because I will probably need it. That's the truth. Now, this guy is not exactly amazing. This guy's a little bit better. Jack Merritt, still. Eh. See what we have. Yeah, those 2. Well, that would be great, wouldn't it? That's the main plan anyway. To get those for free. Can't beat that. Then we got some. We will survive anyway. And last resort, last resort, Armstrong will come and cover the bench. That's it. And last resort, Elliott will have an alternative. Central defending wise as well. Selling this guy, got Jones. And probably I will need Jones at some stage, which makes me think if I shouldn't get another central defender if I can. Like this Monsteratian dude, who's so cheap as well, let's be honest. And no one is here. Yeah, he's English. Alright, that's all we need. I don't need that, for sure. I don't need that, for sure either. I don't need that. And keep the other one in sight. It's not too bad, Steve Davis, but he's going to be 33 in December. Making his situation quite uncomfortable. This Crawford as well. He's so lackey in a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be bothered. But still, question is there. So who are you gonna sign, right? If this thing doesn't go through, guess we'll just have to wait a little bit. That's it. That is the secret. Don't go all loco. No thanks. I am not interested in any friendlies at all. So Simonovic totally told me to fuck off with the contract. Trying to go again. Maybe Barnes can be a good alternative. I will try to sell this guy if I can. The other guys that are coming to me, they will be making some cash. Oh, okay, no. Ravel is a good option. Ravel. Sorry, Barnes. Cancel. No contract for you. I can renew that guy because his release clause as well is ridiculous. It's really low. Reuters is alright. Right. Still need a couple of players there to complete my team. You will sign. Just wait until the Jamaican signs and you'll be here. I gotta check out what my scout has been finding here striker wise. Pace and jumping. Nah. I would see them. I would see them in my player search if he would actually have found someone with those characteristics. This Marius. Cadian, another. Ugh. Nah, that's another nightmare. I'm not gonna put myself in that. Nah. Just wait. Be patient. Patient. Crawley wants Spacey. I want money. Adios, Void. At the end of the day, managed to sell him. This guy I'm not managing to sell, so using backup for the first team. That's it. See, there's no one on the transfer list whatsoever. And I sold like a maniac. Yeah, well, could have sold more, but that's the point. No unhappiness here. Unhappiness all the way. All the way. Morrison signs. Great stuff. Now, probably Simonovic. Probably. At least more likely to sign a new contract. So 38,000 in the table now. So as you can see, as I increase this, I will increase the market I will have access to. If I'm desperate for a striker, I'll get one. Who's that? Oh, yeah, the central defender to cover. That's fine. League Cup draw. That's fine. So defense at the moment complete. This guy questionable, but complete. Defensive midfielder, central midfielder. So what I need exactly here for the 22 position is the striker. I'm probably going to get more players than I initially applied for, but that's fine. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 work permits in consideration, which is a lot. It is a lot, let's be honest. I'm not sure that Carruthers will survive if Fananitze comes to my team, to be fair. Or even Hunter. Ah, well. Anyway. Got Hunter and I got Wadu. Andrade as well. He's not doing shit here, is he? Anyone wants him? A few. Alright. That was quick. Jesus. I get £1 million. Got Sunderland and I got Barnsley. Alright. I'll try. Nothing wrong with trying. Wow. Fucking do that. This guy is gone too. Pape. Pape. This guy is horrible. Russos. It's Greek. Could be like a defensive midfielding reserve just in case shit hits the fan. Yeah, he wants so much money though. For his value. Fuck off. So I think we're increasing here in our options, in our natural options. We got Frederic Mendy if shit hits the fan, for example. Not this Torquay guy, right? Not really. It's not what we want. That's alright, but eh. 14-14. Balance it off. Rotherham. Oh well, I will have to buy some crappy guy, I guess. Yeah, now the recommendations are just passing beside me. Oh, I got £1 million straight up for Andrade. Meaning that all these negotiations, sorry, I've just increased to 1.5. That's £1 million right there. Can't complain. So I got those two. Might sign this English guy just in case. It's not super expensive either, and if shit hits the fan, I got an option. Not like I'm getting much better, even if I pay 200, whatever. 1 million pounds. Goodbye. So the 1st of August is around. Central defender, defensive midfielder. That's fine. That was quick. He was eager to come. No, now we got it. No, my trading. Yes. So Davis goes there. That's all right. Now we just need that striker. That really need. That's what we need. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's level these boys' physical condition. Right? Yeah. Probably a couple of days like this, we'll get them all sorted out. Something like that. Cancel Jesse Gonzalez. I knew it. The goalkeeper was never going to happen. I just knew it. These boys can all go for medium intensive. And here it's Tom. 9 stamina, I see. Houston, we got a problem. That striker, Duamena cancelled. Surprise, surprise. Nevers. We'll be alright. Where is the striker? Tom Elliott. Very suspicious. I'm gonna go to the training regime anyway. Same story here with the goalies. These guys should be fine. And let's go. Penalty takers, justifying them again by set pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not worth it to continue giving them that. I'm going to check out the influence here just to make sure Lowe is going to be the captain. Anyway, now Lowe can be the goalkeeper. That's fine. So, you think it spans, or this guy, maybe this guy. Priority to sell. Gailey bench, I guess. Simunovic for sure, and then Rose or this Gailey is alright. He's playing low captain. Midfield. Now we got Reville. We got, I guess, Ayademi. Barnes can play. Hunter in front of him. I guess just because he was here. And Mr. Elliott. My physical ability. Bench. Yes. Yeah. Rose. Barnby. Thornbull. Carruthers, Davis, Wadu. Right? Alright, so that's all defined. Let's get the numbers. Fuck it. Not relevant for the demonstration here. Good. Attacking mixed pressure. Man mark, weather is dry, short, here we go. So as you can see, we totally transformed this team. In the month. It's not a good start for you, is it, boy? Not really. I knew there was something wrong with that guy. And I don't think I'm going to get one of the strikers I really wanted to have. But sure. We'll do what we can do. Hunter is giving me a 6. I don't like that. I'm going to put the old guy, Davis. Get the experience on top. He's not the worst guy you'll ever see. Ugh. That 90 minutes, oh no, it wasn't a draw because Reville killed him. Not a great start for you, my friend. Banned. I already disciplined you. Cancelled. Adios, Canadian dreams. So I think it's a reality now. Get this guy on the short list, maybe for whatever. Not to sign now anyway, it's irrelevant. So we need an alternative. And Fernando Adi, no way this guy is gonna come either. I would be mesmerized. So we need that killer up front. We need a killer. Someone that actually scores a goal. Mush. Shane Long, Jesus. He's old. He is old. Tunisia. No thanks. Not good, not good, not good. Do you have any super pacey man with some technique? Not super pacey for sure. I like this guy, Gray. Ugh. These guys are so average though. Ugh. Look at that. You know what? So be it. Let's value the internal product and then we'll sell some more. That's what I'm gonna do. Like it or not. No point in signing something that's marginally in the same level as what I have there. It's just ridiculous. So all cancel. There's only one. Ananite. Carruthers, I guess, is the next one to leave. Aaron Pierre. Hello, Ananite. This guy's 32 years old already. Wow. That's a lot of age. That's a lot of age. Just gonna give this guy maybe 100 and an assist bonus. Alright, so you got Ananite, who will play for sure. Sure. He's going to play probably for Barnes. Yep. And he's probably a better set piece taker as well than anyone else. Yeah. Alright. So, not too bad, guys. I guess you can get the idea. I got 3.7 million pounds in the end of the day, just like that, in a month. In a team that shades completely the team I had before, the team I started with, right? You guys could say, oh, you could sign that striker, whatever. Yeah, I could. But as I say, like, their value is marginally better than the crap I have here already. So I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to try to sell Carruthers as soon as he's out of his injury. Just to level this to 22, that's all I need. In the end of the day, I got some reserves here. Nothing brilliant, of course, nothing that I'm counting on with directly, but something. If something happens, at least they're there. It's not too bad. I can just get rid of Carruthers now, I guess. I don't need him. That's why, and as I said, like, the team has 3.7 million pounds. The scenario in transfers was the following, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14... I don't know, 18 players or something like that, right? And we sold a bunch as well, right? We got 3.8 million pounds and we spent zilch just trying to renew a few contracts. Now, when, and I can offer currently, and I'm trying to negotiate here with Simunovic to try to improve my salaries to a better range, which I probably will be able to, like 50,000 or something. Imagine when December comes and I'm looking here at contracts expiring, right? I will have amazing players to come for me for free. I won't have to basically spend another dime on anyone, I guess, unless I'm really, really stuck. But this is the very, very, very basic principle of how to kick off your stardom, your save to success. And again, if you can't have this player for some reason or whatever, you just come here. You just expired, EU national, right? Go for a little humble filter, and you will see that there's still a lot of meat going on, right? So if we renew these guys, now I don't even need to renew. I can just sign them directly if I want to, as you can see. So there is a lot of stuff going on. There's always players floating around, always, always. And there's a lot of ways to do what I just did, right? But this would be the most systematic, methodical way of doing things, right? So you come in, you put your tactics, you find your training, you look through your team, sell, 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 while simultaneously you know what you're selling and you know what you're buying for free, meaning that you won't spend a dime in signing crap, right? Then, what happens here? Age. Now I know that when December comes, if I can, Barnes, Davis, Lee Chai, Angeli, probably Ruben or Rose or Spence, whatever. These guys, at least at 32, 31s, these four, I'm gonna sell them in January. No matter what, I'm gonna just get rid of them. If I can sell one or two more, great stuff. But these guys are gone. And to replace them, I'm gonna sign some crappy stuff that's gonna cost me like, I don't know, 10, 20K, something like that. And that will sum up the first season. Then, after February, when the market closes, I'm gonna try to sell all the crap that I'm pretty sure I will not need for next season, especially based on what I will acquire, right, in the end of the year. Because I will know by then what players exactly I'm able to get and players I'm not able to get. That is the basis strategy, and from there you go, and then you snowball this shit until you get into the Premier League. Well, you will get with a lot of millies in your pocket and an amazing, amazing squad with a very, very decent wage range that you are able to offer. I hope this was all very clear to you all and enjoy it. Give me a comment in the sections if there's still any doubts. Yeah, or you can just check plenty of videos I've done already, like plenty of sagas. This was just like a slower, more demonstrative way of showing you guys how this thing works. It took us like over an hour, I'm sure, in this video, but still, I think it's a worth to watch videos. If you're new, for sure. If you still have some doubts, there are some things here that you could scroll through the video and see exactly how things are processed and what you need to do. I could give you actually like several examples. So for example, players out, 3.8 million pounds. Players in, nada, right? This was the story. Now, if you're questioning if I'm going to win the league, I'm going to destroy the league, right? There's no doubt whatsoever. That is a fact. And you can check that through any other save I've done. But I'm going to give you any random example. Deportivo, for example. Why not? There's so many. Let's just take Deportivo, for example, or Buca Sport, even way more humble. What happened here when we started the game? I searched for a bunch of Turkish players, right? Did the same thing, whatever. I signed, right? Look at that. The only moment I start spending money is in January, right? So I just signed a bunch of free players, a team. Look, free. And then, what happened conversely in the sale department? Because I had no players on the team, there were no sales in the beginning, right? But as you can see in January, we got 875K, right? Just in January. Nothing more. Just in January, I sold. I sold 2, 4, 6 in January. And I got 2, 4, 6, 7 in January. The difference is I spent 250K in January and I got 875. Now let's see this snowballing. It's always the same. Next season, I spent 2.4, but I got 9 million pounds, right? But Anyway, I'm going to give you another example. The basis, Deportivo. You start the game, you have zilch, got nada, no money whatsoever, right? First season, here we are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, all for free. I didn't even spend a dime in the first season, and I started with a negative, with a lot of deficit in my club. By the end of the first season, as you can see, and it improved a little bit as the performances did, I got £7 million, right? So it's all very similar here. There's not a lot of difference, as you can see. The basis is always the same, and you can see on these saves that the success is there. Greece Online, the save that I've been doing. I think we've abandoned this at this stage with John, Mario, Iera Petras. As you can see, I've been champion in a straight line here. Whatever. My team is amazing. It's amazing. Look at this. It's fucking amazing, right? What happened? First season, Greeks. Greek. All the Greeks. Free. In July, just... Let's see what happened. At the same time with the outs. Sell. 475k. Way more humble. It's not the English league, so you cannot get the same volume of money, right? But that was the drill. Second season, I spent 4.2. I solidified my team because I had to. And I got 3.7. So there was a deficit here. Let's just call it. Anyway. But the truth is, I had to make my team way more competitive because we jumped from the League 2 to the League 1. So it is understandable that you go all out to try to win that league, which I did. I have regrets. No, I don't, because I am in the Champions League currently, and I'm actually leading the show here, which is amazing. So it's not too bad. It's always the same drill, wherever you are, right? In Portugal, be Portuguese. In Greece, be Greek. In England, be English. In Turkey, be Turkish. And so forth. Not choose the nationality, right? But I'm just saying, it is what it is. Russia. Solo. But it was a save that I was doing with John as well. Last season. First season. Here we go. Russian party. Russian party, spent 100k. What happened in the sale department? Got 1.4k. So you see, the organization and the basis, of course, the staff, all of that, it's taken care of, it's all there, blah, blah, blah. But it's always the same basis. Sell the old and the players you don't need for your tactical preferences. And just sell a lot of guys. Just keep an eye on the market. Get all those players for free. Keep an eye when you sign them as well. Always know that you are going to sell in January. There are some players there that are going to be old, and you're going to sell them there. And then there are other players that you're going to inevitably sell between February and May, right? Because you have a lot of players coming in July that are just going to shadow a lot of super performing players in your team. So just get rid of them. As they're super performing, you're going to get super money. So goodbye for July, goodbye for July, goodbye for July, goodbye for July. July comes, you get a bunch of free players, and you get like another few £1,000,000 in the bank. That's the philosophy. Hope you guys enjoyed it and understood the basic principles. Again, I'll see you soon. Adios.